You have a show to run. Part 2. The Contractor and the Ghost of Hookups Past. While Dante headed to the C Sports Now studio, Sienna headed to her boutique, Sienna's Signature. The boutique was undergoing a massive expansion, a project that had become a headache of epic proportions. Waiting for her was Malik, the lead contractor. Malik was 6'4", of pure charisma, with a smile that could sell ice to a polar bear. He was accompanied by Cassidy, Sienna's best friend and real estate agent. As Sienna approached, she froze. Malik looked familiar, distressingly familiar. "Sienna, this is Malik," Cassidy introduced them enthusiastically. "He's the best in the city. His bid was high, but his work is, well, you can see the results." Malik winked. Sienna turned to Cassidy, pulling her aside. "Cassidy, I know this man. Or rather, I knew this man 14 years ago. A one-night stand in college. It was a dark time, okay? I was wild. I was Malibu Sienna back then." Cassidy's jaw dropped. "Does he remember?" "He's acting like he doesn't," Sienna hissed. "But look at him. He's posing with a hammer, like he's in a calendar. He remembers." Roxy, the boutique's assistant, and a woman who had never encountered a filter she liked, walked up to them. "Why are we whispering? Is it because the contractor is fine?" "Because, honey, if you don't want him, I'll take a leak in my roof just to get him over to my place." "Shut up, Roxy," Sienna snapped. "He's working. I'm a happily married woman." "Not lately," Roxy muttered. "Not with the Serena scandal blowing up the blogs." Sienna ignored her and marched over to Malik. "Look, Malik, or whatever your name is, just do the job. I want the expansion done by the end of the month. No delays, no extra costs, and absolutely no reminiscing about the good old days in university." Malik chuckled, leaning against a support beam. "I hear you, Sienna. But I should mention, we have a structural issue. This wall here? It's carrying a heavy load. Kind of like the secrets we're keeping, huh?" Sienna's face turned a shade of red that matched the boutique's signature rug. "Just fix it." Part 3. The Studio and the Sneaky Ex. Across town at the television studio, Dante was preparing for his broadcast with his partner, Julian. Julian was a man of intense emotions and very little common sense. Currently embroiled in a will-they-won't-they saga with Cassidy. "You look stressed, Dante," Julian said, checking his reflection in the monitor. "Is it the Serena thing?" "It's fine," Dante said. "Sienna says she trusts me. Mostly." "Don't look now," Julian whispered. "But your past just walked into the break room." Dante turned to see Giselle, his ex-girlfriend, carrying a tray of artisanal sandwiches. Giselle was a woman who treated every room like a runway, and every interaction like a chess move. She was currently dating Preston, the studio's owner and Dante's boss. "Lunch is served, boys," Giselle chirped. "Dante, I brought your favorite. Roast beef, with extra horseradish. To clear out the lies." Dante rolled his eyes. "Giselle, why are you here? Don't you have a gala to plan, or a soul to crush?" "I'm redecorating the studio for Preston," she said, waving a handful of fabric swatches. "This place needs female energy. It's currently giving off divorced dad's basement vibes." Preston walked in, looking far too happy for a man whose girlfriend was a predatory socialite. "Hey, fellas, great show today. Dante, that interview with the underdog quarterback, pure gold. And Giselle, these swatches?" Inspired, Dante pulled Preston aside. "Preston, man to man, why is she here every day? It's weird." "She's my ex. It's awkward for everyone. She's just helpful, Dante." "Don't be so sensitive," Preston laughed. "Besides, look at how happy she makes me. By the way, Dante, a letter came for you. From Serena Vance." Dante froze. He took the envelope and read it. His face went from pale to confused. "Dear Dante, I am so sorry for the trouble. Your wife came to see me today. I told her the truth. We've never met. I don't have a kid. A friend of mine paid me to lie, to break you two up. I couldn't go through with it once I saw how much your wife loves you." Dante exhaled. "I knew it. I knew I was innocent." "A friend?" Julian asked, peering over Dante's shoulder. I wonder which friend would want to ruin your marriage. Dante looked at Giselle, who was currently helpfully adjusting Preston's tie. I have a few ideas, he muttered. Part 4. The greenhouse effect and the high school scare. While the adults were playing games of infidelity and intrigue, the real drama was brewing back at the Sterling Manor. Nana Flo, the family's longtime housekeeper and surrogate grandmother, was sitting in the kitchen. She was a woman of deep faith and even deeper secrets. She was currently watching Leo, who had come home early from school, claiming he had a respiratory issue. You don't have a respiratory issue, boy, Nana Flo said, her eyes narrowing. You have lazy-itis. You want to play those video games. Nana Flo, you want to play those video games. You want to play. You want to play those video games. No, Nana, I'm really sick. Leo coughed dramatically. Suddenly, Sienna burst through the door, her face a mask of horror. In her hand, she held a small, plastic baggie containing a green, leafy substance. Leo, Dante, she screamed. In the kitchen, now, Dante, who had just returned from the studio, ran into the room. What is it? Is there a fire? Sienna slammed the baggie onto the marble island. I found this in the hallway outside Leo's room. Leo stared at the baggie. Mom, I swear, that's not mine. Don't lie to me. Sienna wailed. This is the gateway. First it's the weed, then it's the heroin. Then you're living under a bridge called Peaches and selling your teeth for a fix. Dante tried to stay calm. Sienna, let's look at the facts. It's one joint. It's not a cartel. One joint is all it takes. Sienna cried. I saw a documentary. I bought books. Dante, call an interventionist. Call the FBI. Nana Flo cleared her throat. It was a sound that carried the weight of 1,000 sermons. Sienna, sit down. Dante, let the boy go to his room. But Nana, I said, let him go. Once Leo had scurried upstairs, Nana Flo sat the parents down. She looked older than she had that morning. It's mine, she said softly. The silence that followed was deafening. Dante stared at her. Nana, you're a smoker? I have stage 2 cancer, Nana Flo said, her voice steady but tired. Medical marijuana. It's the only thing that keeps me on my feet so I can take care of this crazy family. Sienna's heart shattered. She fell to her knees beside the old woman. Nana. Oh, Nana, why didn't you tell us? I didn't want the fuss, she said, patting Sienna's hand. I'm not dead yet, and I'm going to be fine. But you need to apologize to that boy, and you need to stop flying off the handle before you know the truth. Part 5. The dinner party from hell. To make amends for the Serena scandal and the Great Weed Scare, Sienna decided to host a dinner party. It was meant to be a night of reconciliation. She invited Cassidy, Julian, Roxy, and their friend Jennifer. Jennifer was a woman of substantial personality. She was loud, proud, and currently dating a man who treated her like an afterthought. Sienna, in her infinite and often misplaced wisdom, decided that Jennifer needed a new man. She tasked Dante and Julian with bringing high-quality bachelors. The night began with a $1,500 bottle of wine that Cassidy had brought. It ended in a catastrophe that would be talked about in Port Sterling for years. The bachelors arrived. One was a police officer named Bill, and the other was a high school coach named Scotty. They were both physically fit, handsome, and possessed the intellectual depth of a puddle. As the dinner progressed, the men pulled Dante and Julian into the kitchen. Hey, man, Scotty whispered. Who's the big girl? The one with the loud laugh? That's Jennifer, Dante said defensively. She's a great person. Yeah, but does she come with a trailer? Bill laughed. I mean, I like a woman with curves, but she's got the whole mountain range. Unbeknownst to them, the kitchen door was slightly ajar. Jennifer, who had been heading in to get more gravy, heard every word. She didn't cry. Listen here, you 2-bit, protein shake drinking, gym rat fools, Jennifer shouted. I am all of this and then some. God made this mountain, and you're too weak to climb it. I hold my man down,